Hi, welcome back. This is going to be part 4, our last part of our birth chart reading for Analia for Sun, Sag, Moon, Libra, Rising, Aquarius. So we're almost done. We have 2 more to talk about, and then we have your chakra card that I'm going to pull. So we just got done talking about your Pluto and your Neptune and a few of those, but now we're going to talk about your Lilith. So your Lilith is the kind of like the planet of like your subconscious mind, your subconscious thoughts, and kind of like what holds you back the most in life, how I take it. So your Lilith is in Scorpio. The expression for Scorpio is I desire. So this is what it said, and it's deep, but a Scorpio is deep. Scorpios get bad raps because they get bad raps for being like this deep, dark, secretive, sneaky sign, and in reality they're just ruled by Pluto, which we just got done talking about, which is just like the furthest away from the sun. It's the darkest. It's the planet of like rebirth and really like addressing the things that are holding you back the most in life. So I wrote, desiring deep love, connection, and attachment is okay. Feeling jealous, worried, or possessive is also okay, but both within realistic means is so necessary. Those are basic human instincts, to want to be loved, to want to be taken care of, to have a love that is so beautiful that you love it so much that you just can't imagine anybody else having it. That's possessive. To love somebody so much that you just like are so protective of them and their nature, like that's jealousy, not wanting anyone else to get a part of them or like their energy. Like it can be a beautiful human, basic human, like mammal instinct, but only when they are being lived in a healthy, balanced life. These are basic human instincts, and they will be yours in a very healthy way only when you fully love and accept yourself. It starts with you, baby. So like really start like having that deep love and connection with yourself, that deep love and attachment to yourself, that jealousy over your soul, that like possessiveness over who gets your energy. Like it's really a reoccurring theme in your chart, but just knowing that like that's never going to come from somebody else if you don't first have it yourself. And if you do find yourself in situations of having the opportunity to have these things, it's because of really basic like looks or like personas. It's not like deep down intellectual pure soul growth, and that's what you crave in life. So just make sure you understand the difference between these relationships, and it's okay to have them, it's okay to like enjoy them, but to not ever give them like full reins of your understanding and peace kind of in life. Okay, so now we're going to end with your rising sign. So the rising sign is essentially the time that you were born into this world, when you came from the heavenly sky, the spirit sky, into this 3D Eastern sky. Like that is your rising sign, and I just feel like that is like so beautiful. Like we're taught our whole lives that we're these like magnificent, magical creatures, and I just feel like when I hear stuff like that in astrology, it just really makes me say like, oh, I love it. Okay, so your rising is like how people see you, like how you kind of give off your vibe and your like self to people, and that is in Aquarius. So Aquarius, the expression is I innovate, and so I love my very first child, my daughter Riley. She's going to be 8 in February. She's an Aquarius, and like I just have such love for Aquarians, so I love that. I have written down here unique and the OG original gangsta. Individual, kind of human. You are massively intellectual, and you have this poise and understanding about you that it's like easy for people to follow you, and it's easy for people to ask for advice because you seem to kind of have like this idea of like kind of having it all under control. And most of the time you really do, because of your like your intuition, and 2, you're just like your earthly need and desire for like growth in the humanitarian that you are. We'll talk just a little bit more about that. You're constantly like just thinking like, how can we make this better for everyone, for like the good of all? You are quietly proactive, and sometimes you instigate shit just to get a rise out of people, which that's not a bad thing. I think that it's fun and playful, but just make sure that you're balancing that, and the person that you're like doing that to really knows like the love and the like understanding and like all the goodness about you as well. Like it's okay to like pick fun and like have like a relationship with somebody, but as long as both sides understand it. You are very friendly, quirky, and silly, well liked by a lot of people. All walks of life are welcomed and respected by you. You're the humanitarian, like I said. You give people the inspiration of freedom and of change, which is beautiful. Like, we need more free thinkers, thought-provoking humans like Aquarians who are like, just beat of your own drum, your own path. Like, you see it, whether anyone else can see it, and you're just kind of like, I'm going. And if you come in, like, let's go, it's a party. But if you're not, like, it's okay. It's okay. And don't like lose that, because if you lose that and you find yourself holding back for other people, like, for what? For what, right? Yeah. You have always felt like a little different from everybody else, and like just what I talked about a little bit more, just like your own kind of like individual like vibe. And you are a special fucking human, and to just like continue to always vibe and to always feel that within your soul, to never feel bad for that. Like, it's a beautiful thing. Some people might think that you're like awkward, and I mean, you might be a little bit, but just like embrace that you're just like always like thinking logically and realistically about situations and about facts and how we can like learn and how we can grow, like technical wise. Like, a lot of Aquarians work with like tech and stuff, but don't ever forget that like you and everyone else around you have emotions and have feelings. And as much as you, like I said, like see this obvious path, it doesn't mean that everyone else that wants to come with you are not going to have like certain inclinations for their own human instincts. And if you want to really change the world, like you really do, you have to allow grace and understanding and time for these people to like get there with you. Like, you don't like new ideas, and you kind of feel irritated when people try to put new ideas on you, and you resist change. And that's just because you like see again this end goal, and you're like, why the fuck are you fucking with the goal? Sorry. And it's just because they might have a different idea, and like, that's okay. Like, allow that. Like, you are a little bit too forceful with your opinions and ideas, and like, yes, they are so good, and yes, they are so planned out, and yes, they are so fucking right, but not everyone operates in that mindset. Like, some people operate in like an emotional, not logical mindset, and if you are trying to get the mass greater good, like, you are going to have to learn how to interact and how to approach both people. I said that you'll catch more flies with honey than vinegar. We've heard that forever. I heard a year or two ago, I don't remember who said it actually. It might have been Jenna Fliegel, my CEO, but she was talking about how like you can spend your whole life trying to explain to a fly that like shit is a pile of shit. Like, why are you landing in shit? Like, come land in this honey. Okay? Like, you can spend your whole life flying around to all these piles of shit trying to like make these flies understand that they're landing in piles of shit, and all that's doing is creating more piles of shit in your life. Period. It just is. And people will either get it or they won't get it, and you trying to force it is not going to help anything or anybody. You are not ever wasting time when you are alive. Simple as that. Like, not everything has to be a magnificent, extravagant win. Like, learning to enjoy and to embrace and to celebrate the little things and the little wins will make the big wins even bigger. Like, it's not going to take away from them. It's going to make them even bigger, because you're going to understand everything that it took to go into it. Yes, it's all growth. It's either a win or it's a lesson. You will change the world, sweet girl. But you have to start with your soul and with your mind, with your love, with your story. Because your story is the most fieriest, most strongest, most powerful, most amazing one that you have. And it is like, it is so amazing. And it is so powerful. You are so loved. You are so seen. You are so beautiful. You are so deserving. And I just love you so much. I don't even really know you, and I fucking love you. So thank you so much for letting me do this. So now that is the end of your birth chart reading. I hope you loved it. I will send you all the notes again. Now we're going to pick a chakra card. So I have all the cards laid out. You can kind of see them. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pick one. Okay, let's pick. I'm going to put my camera up a little bit. Of course. This is the third chakra, your solar plex. And it is for self-confidence. Gosh, sheesh. Every single one of these cards that I pull put me on my ass. Thank you, universe. So this card says, I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, and this gives me a chance to clarify my truth and ideas and philosophies. I trust in a higher power, and I am open to new challenges. And so it is. Yay, that was so beautiful. Thank you, universe. Wow. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. I say all the time, like, wow, it's crazy. But I'm like, is it really crazy? No, it's not. We are powerful, connected, deserving, fucking magical humans. And the second we embrace that and start vibing with it, shit changes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you again for letting me do this. Let me know when you finish, and I'll send you all the notes and everything. And tag me, send it out to all your friends, tell everyone. Catch me for more astrology. Sunshine. Sunshine Says is my new series. It's really fun. Go check it out. And yeah, I love you guys.